All right. Okay. So the topic, just want to know what's going on this evening. All right. So I'm on Clubhouse. I'll be in different rooms on Clubhouse, listening in and dialoguing every now and then, building up the status quo and shouting out my brothers so we can go ahead and get everything started. Um, I'm noticing everybody's talking about CERN. I was told about CERN back in, I'm gonna say 5 to 6 years ago. Let's say 5, 6 years ago. Yeah. The thing about CERN, everybody's so concerned about that. And I said earlier, what are we going to do about it? What can we do about it? That's the question. What can we do about it? Many of us need. Hey, what's going on, Tim? What's going on, brother? Everybody want to talk about CERN. I knew about CERN, like I said, probably 6 to 5 years ago. Now, I've been, along with the brothers, we've been put solutions out there. You got to go back to your ancient days. I mean, that's one of the things. Excuse me. Our women need to know that they are walking stargates or portals, i.e., the womb. Like real talk, ladies, sisters, mothers. If you're watching, you are an open portal walking. Your womb is a portal. We really have to go back to who we are. We have to go back being one with the universe or the universe or the omniverse. We got to go back to the omnipotent. We got to go back and connect back to what many people call source. Your higher self is the key to it. Jacob's ladder is the 33 vertebrae of your spinal cord. I don't know what else I can say other than we have to really focus on who we are and stop playing games. We cannot play games anymore. Let me tell you, I was told numerous times. I was told numerous times by the spiritual realm. And I heard these words, and I quote, no more God games. If you're saying that you're a goddess and you're saying that you are a god, aka angelic host in human flesh, what are you doing with your gifts? Have you discovered them? Are you serving humanity? Are you helping to uplift fallen humanity? What are we doing? What shall we do? What can we do? We cannot be concerned on what they're doing because we haven't focused on what we can do and bettering ourselves, because you know why? We are dealing with mental illnesses out here. And they are using so many ways to bring forth the fear mongering to activate your reptilian brain. Look up the word reptilian brain, please. They're trying to find ways to cause your reptilian brain to act a certain way. There's too many things going on that we have to focus on. The resurrection within self is what we have to focus on. Finding out the gifts you possess spiritually. And in order to get that done, you have to know thyself and study thyself, know your strengths and weaknesses. All of you have gifts that you have to master. All of you are spiritually gifted. I'm reaching out to those that are going to be watching soon and also those that are watching now. Please understand, all of this is a psyop because they want you to they want you to know everything, and they try to put fear in your heart. But I can tell you they did find something. And at the same time, they're trying to use dark matter. They're trying to find the God gene. The God gene is the mitochondria DNA that's found in our women. Everybody, please understand this is what's going on. They're trying to use dark matter. Dark matter, look up what dark matter is. It is melanin. Melanin can open up portals and vortexes. Your melanin is a key. How many people know that they're using melanin on the computers now? They know what they're doing. This is a war on not just your soul, but your melanin, everybody. Your melanin is the key component to a lot of this shit. What they have found through sources, because I listened to a radio show on YouTube, by the way, that talk about the mysteries. And what they found was a being that is in chains. So I'm going to go into that another time, but I can spell the name for you. APOLLYON. That's who they found in chains, y'all. They're not going to tell you. And I had one of the brothers tell me, like, well, how the heck are we going to stop that? Well, if they do keep doing what the hell they doing, something's going to have to happen. All I can tell y'all, family, is that we have to really dig deep into a lot of this stuff. When we all had the panels in the other channel, the purpose of getting nationalized and the purpose of going back into our ancient practices was to help close these fucking portals. You know who opened up a lot of portals and people don't talk about it? Aleister Crowley did. Aleister Crowley opened up a lot of portals. His whole house is a fucking portal. And he only mastered 360 degrees of knowledge. Positive and negative. Only 360. Which means he didn't know how to close the portals, ladies and gentlemen. We are a verge and a how can I put it? We're on a that the reason why we got to go back to these practices, because only those who are the sages, the shamans, the priestesses and priests, they know how to close them. I'm gonna tell you like this: don't be surprised that the real 144,000 are sages and priests, and they know how to do all of this shit, and they've been chosen by the great mother of the universe or the great almighty divine. This is why I'm going after those that keep on saying that they're chosen on YouTube. And I ask the question, have you heard the fucking call? So you can't play with stuff like this. And I said that about the self-initiated ones, saying that they've been self-initiated. You can't play with stuff like this. This is not no fear-mongering, nothing. This is not aiming no shade towards nobody. You cannot be a fucking fake woke actor in this. This is serious shit that's going on. Don't y'all know it's a volcano that's erupting right now? I said that shit on the other channel, that stuff like this was going to happen. If you go back when we were all on the panels, I kept on mentioning the hurricanes, the tornadoes, the earthquakes, the daggone volcanic eruptions. I kept on saying we have to go back to our practices because exactly. Exactly, my good brother. Exactly, my fault. Exactly. People don't understand what the hell is going on, y'all. Like Tim, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't care if I don't get that much subscribers, but I'm gonna tell you this: these videos, people gonna have to go back and listen to this shit. Because these messages, I'm telling y'all, you haven't seen shit yet, and I hate cursing or using profane language, but you need to understand the stuff that's about to take place. Everybody's not ready for it. Everybody is not ready for it. This is the wake up of the masses, and those that don't wake up, hey, more power to you. I guess you'll be here in the next lifetime. Okay, I'm letting everybody know it's about to get real chaotic real soon, because they got to bring the chaos in order to bring the order. They have to. I really want people to understand. You are the light. You are that light. You better go back to a daggone book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6. You better go back into that and read that. Ye are gods and children of the Most High. Now, you ask yourself, well, how are we gods? Because you're made in the likeness and image of the Almighty Divine, and you have a spark in you that is connected to the Almighty Divine that a lot of people don't want you to know, that's deep within your spirit, that is also connected to the Kundalini. The Kundalini energy is that of a feminine energy that is connected to the Almighty Divine herself. You have to understand how that works. Meditation is one of the things I said earlier. We have to wake up and stop playing games, man. I'm coming on here a lot because I love our people. I love the human race. I love humanity. I'm not here to misguide or misinform. A lot of the stuff I'm telling you, just look it up and be like, wow, the Kundalini is within you. Once you activate it, you activate all, not just the main chakras, but all the chakras be activated. And guess what? Your etheric body gets activated, and then you also have all these psychic gifts beyond measure. These gifts are powerful. Some of you have the gift of telekinesis, pyrokinesis. I'm just putting it out there. Hydrokinesis. I'm putting it all out there. But you're not going to know until you activate this. Many of us need to start asking the Almighty for a teacher to teach us this stuff. I'm not making up none of this information. This planet was divided into also nations, like in the last Airbender. You had the water nation, the air nation, the fire nation, the earth nation. I swear to you, I'm not making none of this stuff up. And then came an avatar. What is an avatar? An embodiment of God in human flesh. Look into Hinduism. Vishnu had multiple avatars. Krishna. I mean, the list goes on. And in the practice of Ifa, different orishas have different avatars, y'all. This is nothing made up. What if I tell you that your higher self, which is known as multiple names, your crown is one of the names, your Ori is another name, just the name now, that have access to who you really are in the spirit realm. When activated, you have a direct connection to the divine. You have a direct connection to your gifts. You only use what, 10% of your brain? What if I tell you that 10% is a part of the masculine when the other 90% is feminine, y'all? Please understand that I'm not just talking and I'm not just saying stuff. I'm already being stalked on YouTube. I'm already being people taking my pictures and coming against me. I'm bringing this message out for a reason. Because we need to finally wake up. I am telling you I'm telling you, I'm doing all I can to try to tell everybody what the deal is. Please look up the Kundalini, y'all. Please go to these different mystery schools to learn your power, to activate you. Because I'm telling you, it's about to be that time. That if you're spiritually not right and you're mentally not right, then you're physically not right. You shall fall. This is not no fear-mongering tactic. You need your sanity on what's about to take place. These people don't mean you no good. They're trying to destroy you in every aspect of you. That's why they're using the illusions. That is why they're putting chemicals in the food. That's why they're poisoning you with the tap water. That is why they're giving you prescription drugs. That is why they're giving you all this stuff to try not to get you to wake up, to see who the heck you are. This is what the plan always have been. They look at you as fucking chattel. For once, I am not going to talk about Nasara. We need to start talking about real shit going on. The superhero series X-Men was talking up. The letter X is dealing with the mitochondria, y'all. The letter X was also deal with the unknown. The letter X deals with the unknown, y'all. It deals with the unknown. It deals with the unknown. And I apologize for the I apologize for the noise. The mitochondria is the X, is dealing with the unknown. It is dealing with the untapped energy, the untapped power you have within you. All of that power is untapped. It's untapped. And they know it. Many are called, but few are chosen. I'm coming to you as a brother, as a father, a husband, a son, and a person that loves humanity, no matter what race, color, and creed, because I'm all about justice. I'm all about truth. And it's not about just me. I want y'all to understand that this is serious that's about to take place. You had people like Dr. Malachi York that came on the scene, C. Freeman L. You had Bobby Hemmett. You had Dr. Delbert Blairs. You had Dr. Henry Clark, Dr. Ben Yakinen. You had all these people came in and Dr. Francis Cress Welsing that was dropping these jewels to let you know how powerful you are as a people. But yet we keep on falling down. And I'm getting emotional because we don't really understand the power that we pertain and have in our very existence. And we keep on lollygagging and getting caught with the BS that's out there and not realizing that you hold the keys to this planet and to the whole galactic universe. Everything is in your palm of the hand and you need to understand that the palms in your hand of you having all that energy, that you're having all that energy with that you can use at your very bidding, and you're freaking getting caught up with the 3D world. Not the 5D, not the 6D, not the 7D, not the 8D, not the 9D or the 10D, but the 3D. People are using your science every day on your ass. Peace and love to you, more. They're using your energy and your powers every day on your ass. Do you not know when they put a fucking show on and it captivates your observation, that they're taking your soul right then and there? And their ratings is dealing with your currency. Your frequency is your currency. We just keep on going further and further down. And we're not rising up. But when you have people coming on the scene, giving you solutions to the problems, bringing forth all the solution they can think of to wake you up, because y'all sleeping giants and y'all don't even realize it. And yet you got these people out here fucking you up every fucking day and laughing at your ass. And saying these mighty people are some dumb Negroes. They don't even know the power that they have. And yet you keep on causing your power to fizz, not light back up, but fizz into darkness again. Instead of bringing the balance and bring forth that light from the dark, you keep it in the dark forever. And then when someone or people come on the scene and say, wake up, this is who you are. The Kundalini is the serpent fire within you. The Kundalini is also connected to the great mother, the almighty divine herself, and it's in you. It's connected to the X chromosome that's in you. The women have double X chromosomes. The men have one. And our job is to wake up our fallen humanity, which is the woman, to claim her throne back. The reason why this planet is fucked up, because our women is fucked up. And you know who fucked them up? We did. Because we're trying to copy off the people from the West, when we are the original people that created all this shit, and we're caught up in the bullshit. We're caught up in our own bullshit and our own fucking karma. This is our karma. And now you're seeing all these volcanoes erupting. You know why? Because we're not in harmony. Did you know before the reptilian beings came here, we were using telepathy and we were flying? We were fucking flying. Levitating. There was an old video years ago that showed an African shaman levitating. They showed that it wasn't even a goddamn fraud. There's people in Africa right now. When I was with that brother, we went to the store and an African brother told us that there's African brothers over there that can shapeshift and the bullets bounce off of them. They don't put this shit in the news. They don't want you to know your power. They got you in fear and got that reptilian brain fucked up. Look up what the reptilian brain and the attributes it do. Please look it up. I'm yelling because I'm fucking fed up and watching our people keep on perishing and keep on putting the blame game on some devil. You got the devil in you too. You have God and devil in you. You really want to know what the 144 is? You have 72 angels assigned to you and 72 demons assigned to you. That's 144, which equals the number 9 dealing with divine completion. Now, I would not be surprised that we have 100 and something or 144 chakras in us. I would not be surprised that might be the number of the many chakras in us. I would not be surprised. But we're constantly keep on going into this delusional episodes of all this fucking fiction. Love and hip hop. What else? God damn, all these other fucking shows, the fucked up BET Awards. Who cares about BET Awards? Meg the Stallion, Cardi B. Man, fuck that. They not doing shit for you. I bet y'all didn't know that Cardi B practiced Santeria. Jim Jones practiced Santeria. He's a Santerio. Look up the daggone video, State of the Union, with him and Rick Ross. He was getting initiated in the video. Everything I said in the old channel with the brothers that we were being featured on, everybody is doing it now. A lot of stuff came to pass that we spoke about. And yet our people still fucked up in the matrix. You have Dr. Phil Valentine coming on his stand saying stuff that we said years ago. Bobby Hemmett can't even speak no more. He don't even do lectures. You got some of them out there right now that's talking about this and say we got to activate ourselves now. I was on daggone fucking Clubhouse and I was listening to a sister and they were talking about Beyonce dropped the video, I think was it 12 midnight last night? And they said they showed the pictures of her on all different 4 horsemen of the 4 horsemen, y'all. And then they were talking about the 7 seals. And she spoke about Rod Hayes. And Rod Hayes said the 7 seals has been broken. Guess what? They have been broken. They already been broken. We need to really go into what the hell is really going on because a lot of us are so fucked up and caught up in this bullshit. See, I don't need to read a book right now. And from what I'm hearing, she's frustrated, she's pissed, and she's tired. Exactly. And what Tim said is true, Brother Noof. We haven't even stretched the surface. Let me tell you, there's no fucking such thing as 2/3 anymore. No fucking such thing. And I'm gonna tell you why. The 2/3 already been gone. The 2/3 already been gone. This video is to reach out to the ones that's going through the spiritual awakenings and don't have nobody to turn to. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out what is going on later. Why you can't see the comments, but the 2/3 are already gone. I'm calling out those that are going through the awakening. They don't know who to turn to, but they still trying to hide within we're trying to hide within the so-called 2/3 that's already gone, because they don't have nobody to turn to. They don't know who to go to anymore. But I'm calling out those 2/3 that's trying to act like they are one of the ones that's supposed to be called, that's supposed to be chosen. And many of us seen those 2/3 like, I'm chosen. I'm this and I'm that. I'm a chosen one. When you don't even know the call. You haven't heard the call yet. Because it's not your time. Guess what? Next lifetime you'll hear it probably. You probably heard the call and ignored the shit. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, this shit here hits the fan, because I'm telling you, it's supposed to be raining out here where I'm at. It's supposed to be a storm. I guess she realized, the mother realized, great mother realized, like, this shit need to be said right now before I even do anything. See, let me tell you, when you know for sure that you have been called, your DNA will explode. Your DNA will explode, and all these profound downloads will happen to you. These profound downloads will happen to you. Peace, bro. These divine downloads will come to you at a rapid state. Wow, it's raining in Denver, bro. Damn. But that's okay, because you need that. Y'all need that rain. You know, you got some wildlife in Denver, all that. Man, when you're called and you decided to take your assignments, you get hella downloads. You hear the great mother, you hear your ancestors, your spirit guides guiding you, talking to you, having you go into the direction that you need to go. Peace and love to everybody. They'll let you know. They'll bring people in your life. They'll point you to they'll point the direction to where you have to go. Those that have heard the call and they're accepting it, talk to your spirit guides, your ancestors. Talk to the Almighty Divine. Talk to whom you converse with on a spiritual level in the spirit realm, and ask for them to bring your teachers, your God, the points that's here in the physical, to help you wake up and go through the rites of passage now. Your rites of passage might be different than everybody else's, but you need to go ahead and find out what you came here to do, because you came here to do something fantastic. Because the earth is letting you know it's time. This government is done. And the last thing that they're doing is trying to cause more friction and chaos before it's all said and done. They're bringing more illusions to fuck your whole mind up. That's what their job is to do. But yet you got to go back to what I said. Study what attributes the reptilian brain does to the human body, to the mind. And then you'll see by watching the television on what it's doing to you when you're watching it. Exactly, bro. More fear. But when you look up the attributes of the reptilian brain and what fear does to it, then you realize this whole thing is a big ass joke. See, I'm gonna be real with everybody that's watching. There's people that don't even want me to speak on this. And I get phone calls and threats every day, damn near. But this need to come out because you know why? Someone or someone's or people need to hear this. I'm letting the spirit just go ahead and go with the flow now. That's where it is. It's like this. You have to choose the side that you're on now. The path of your enlightenment or the path to stay asleep and deal with the fear mongering and be in chaos and confusion for the rest of your life until you reincarnate back down this bitch. The choice is yours. That's where it's at right now. All of the ones that heard the call, that want to be a part of that call, you got to step it up now and get away from them daggone 2/3 that sleep that's already done, because they already done. But you got some of them out there that's saying that they chosen and don't know what the hell they chosen for, and leading the blind, leading the sheeple to get slaughtered. When you have divine gifts already, many of you were born with the divine gifts to have foresight. Many of you had the gifts that you were born with to have a powerful intuition, psychometry, telepathy, telekinesis, pyrokinesis, hydrokinesis. I forgot what they call when you can create earthquakes with your mind. Some of you were born with that. That goes back to, like I said earlier, the mitochondrial DNA, the X chromosome. You are the X-Men. That's what you are. Because you hold that X, which is unknown, which is dealing with that junk DNA they keep on talking about. That junk DNA is angelic DNA, extraterrestrial DNA, and few other things that's dealing in that side that DNA. They don't want you to know about. That's also connected to that so-called dark matter that CERN is looking for and trying to activate that to fuck you up too. They're trying to fuck you up process, because even down to the computers, like I said earlier, is made out of your melanin. All I can say, we got work to do. We cannot fall stray to the bullshit that they got going on. And please stay away from these goddamn fear-mongering fake woke actors out there. They want to captivate your soul and leech off your spirit, leech off your energy, leech off the ether within you, leech off your goddamn etheric body. The ether is connected to the etheric body. They want to leak and leech and drain your energy through fear, through false narratives and information that they can't expound on. Stay away from people that's saying that they are so-called priests and priestesses, and they're not. Start asking for credentials. Show me proof that this is who you are. At the end of the day, it all comes down to what you have to do for self. You don't have to listen to me. Honestly, I don't care if you do or not, but the message is out there. Capricorn, I got you with the information with the mitochondrial DNA. I'm gonna tell you, I don't even know if I have that book on me or not. But let me look in my book bag. I do have it on me. I'm gonna recommend this book. It's out of print. It's out of print, but this is the black book written by Dr. York. It's called The Sacred Records of Neter Aferti Atum Ray. pretty much known as the Black Book by Dr. Malachi York. This book might be an arm and a leg now, but you need to get your hands on it. It breaks down the mitochondrial DNA and other things in this. And it tells you in the beginning, all us men inside the womb of our mother were women at one point in time, so girls. And the X broke off and turned into a Y. It's in this very book. Your X chromosome is bigger than the Y chromosome, though. Keep that in mind. The whole X-Men was about us. Stan Lee said that out his mouth. He said that Magneto was Malcolm X, Martin Luther King was none other than Professor Xavier. The Guardians of the Galaxy is us. Spider-Man is also known as the, I think the Ashanti, I think that's the Ashanti tribe, deity named Anansi. He called himself Mr. Nancy in American Gods. They canceled that after they got rid of Orlando Jones playing Mr. Nancy, aka Anansi. That is the Spider-Man. So those that watch Spider-Man, that is one of your deities, my brothers and sisters. All of the daggone Marvel characters are African deities, African gods, aka angelic hosts, if you want to put them that way. And they had to whitewash them so you won't know who the hell you are connected to. If you look at Spider-Man, the spider senses is intuition. That's what it was in the Spider-Man series. He said, my spider sense is tingling. My intuition is tingling. It's telling me something. You have these gifts. You have a magnetic field. And how is that how are you a magnetic field? It's called the law of attraction. The higher your frequency, the more powerful you are. The more you can call things into existence, the more things start manifesting. It's all within you. I don't have to say anymore. Stop getting caught up with these crazy motherfuckers on YouTube that don't know what the hell they're talking about. They can't give you goddamn references. Like I said earlier, to protect your psychic gifts, to protect your psychic gifts, get the book Psychic Self-Defense by Dion Fortune. Get that. Damn, Tim. See that? I don't have to make none of this shit up. Don't have to make none of this up. All I can say, we got work to do. Yeah, y'all star children. All of us are star children from different galaxies, different star systems. We volunteered to come here. Some of us volunteered. Some of us got kicked down this bitch. You'll find out when you start finding out more about yourself. If you were kicked down here or you came down here. I want to let you know, I have to go because I got to take care of business. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this information that I had to put out there, this message, matter of fact, gets out there. I love y'all. Islam, peace, love, light, darkness to all beings, the primordial mothers, the primordial waters, and may I say, whom also is the Almighty Divine herself. And I want to also call and say thank you to all the ancestors, all of the spirit guides, all of the deities that are bringing forth positive energy and is bringing protection to all of us. I want to say thank you all and Ashe.